Hey, I'm Jusko from ProudMoney.com, and in this video we are going to look at the Chase Freedom Flex card versus the Chase Freedom Unlimited card versus the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. But before we do that, I'm going to ask you to please subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not already, and if you have already, I thank you for doing so. So this might seem like a strange comparison, the Chase Freedom cards versus the Chase Sapphire Preferred cards, but as I make this video here in September of 2020, it makes some sense. Chase, for whatever reason, I would love to pick the brain of someone in their credit card operations to understand exactly what their strategy is, but they have just beefed up, actually changed the Chase Freedom to the Chase Freedom Flex from a Visa to a MasterCard with some extra rewards on top of it. They have added rewards to the Chase Freedom Unlimited to make that card better. Those are both no annual fee cards that really look good. And then, right as you start to think to yourself, well, what do we need the Chase Sapphire Preferred card and maybe even the Chase Sapphire Reserve card if these other cards are going to get so good? Chase turns around and they beef up the bonus on the Chase Sapphire Preferred card to 80,000 points. So you almost were wondering, I don't know, is the Chase Sapphire Preferred becoming an afterthought to them? And then they roll out this huge bonus. So what does it all mean? And if you were in the position to get any of those cards, what would be your strategy? So let's do a quick summary of what each of these three cards is giving you in terms of rewards and bonus potential, and maybe some other stuff as well, to see how they stack up and what your strategy might be. First is the Chase Freedom Flex, formerly the Chase Freedom Visa. They basically changed it into the Chase Freedom Flex MasterCard. Still has the same 5% rotating categories it always did, which means every calendar quarter there are new shopping categories where you can get a 5% reward, 5 points per dollar or 5% cash back. You can think of changes every calendar quarter. That has not changed from what the Chase Freedom was. And by the way, as I make this video, the 5% categories did just change. You're gonna get 5% at Walmart and 5% on PayPal purchases for the fourth quarter of 2020. But anyway, on top of those 5% rotating categories, you're going to get 5% back on travel purchases you make through the Chase Ultimate Rewards travel portal. You're going to get 3% on dining purchases, 3% on drugstore purchases, 1% on everything else with the card. And then there's also a bonus opportunity, which is pretty big. $200 if you spend at least $500 with the card in the first 3 months of having it. Already a nice bonus on a no annual fee card. And then on top of that, for the first 12 months that you have the card, you will get 5% on your grocery purchases. So for that first year, pretty huge in terms of what you're getting from this card. Nice bonuses. You're getting 5% on groceries up to $12,000, 5% on those travel purchases, 5% on the rotating categories, 3% on dining, 3% on drugstores, and then 1% everywhere else. A lot going on. This card has really gotten significantly better. Now the Chase Freedom Unlimited has also been beefed up basically from what it was before, and then the addition of kind of the same stuff that was added to the regular Chase Freedom card. So you're getting that same bonus, $200 if you spend $500. You're getting the 5% on groceries for the first year up to $12,000 in grocery purchases. 5% on those travel purchases through the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal, 3% on the dining purchases, 3% on drugstores, but all your other purchases 1.5% versus the 1% on the Chase Freedom Flex card. So Chase Freedom Flex gives you those 5% rotating categories, but all the purchases that don't fall into the enhanced reward categories are giving you 1%, where with the Chase Freedom Unlimited, you lose the rotating categories, but you get 1.5% on everything that doesn't fall into those other enhanced categories that I talked about. So if I was looking at the two Chase Freedom cards versus each other, I probably would be looking at what else do I have in my wallet, because if I already have a decent flat cash back card, say a 1.5% card or a 2% card, well, then the Chase Freedom Flex is going to make a lot more sense because it's going to give me an addition of those 5% rotating categories plus all the other stuff there and the nice bonus. But since both of the cards have the same bonus, they have those same sort of enhanced categories, the Chase Freedom Flex would make more sense. If I didn't have any credit cards and I was getting my first one, I'd probably go for the Chase Freedom Unlimited first because of that flat cash back on everything. Those 5% rotating categories on the Chase Freedom Flex are nice, but they're better when you have a solid card to begin with, and that is sort of a complement to a different card that gives you a nice flat cash back rate. And then we come to the Chase Sapphire Preferred, which in the past I wouldn't even compare to these Chase Freedom cards, but with the enhancements to the Chase Freedom cards, this Chase Sapphire Preferred starts to look like maybe it was becoming obsolete. But then they boost that bonus even further. It was 60,000 points, which is already very nice, and they boosted up to 80,000 points. Now the card does have a $95 annual fee, but still 80,000 point bonus if you spend $4,000 with the card in the first 3 months of having it. The daily points, not as good as what we were just talking about. 2 points per dollar on travel, 2 points per dollar on dining, 1 point per dollar everywhere else. Now that travel is broader than using the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal like we talked on those 5% categories with the Chase Freedom cards, but still it's 2 points on travel, 2 points per dining, 1 point per dollar everywhere else. Not really all that exciting. Even if we compared it to a lot of no annual fee cards on the market, that wouldn't be overly exciting. Now the Chase Sapphire Preferred does have other things going for it, including the ability to transfer your points into frequent flyer programs from Southwest and United, and then hotel programs like Marriott and Hyatt, and there are others as well. You can also get a 25% boost on your points when you use them through the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal. So those 2 points on travel and dining, if you use them in that way, are going to get a little boost on them. And then, of course, you can pool your points from other Chase cards with those from the Chase Sapphire Preferred to get that 25% boost on travel. So that is a strategy that some people obviously will do. They'll get the Chase Sapphire Preferred or perhaps the Chase Sapphire Reserve that has an even bigger boost of 50%, and then get some of these other cards so that they can pool all their points and really maximize that travel reward. So those are nice things, but still you're paying a $95 annual fee for a card that on the everyday rewards front, not really all that great when compared to the no annual fee Chase Freedom cards that we just talked about. All right, so if you're coming in cold and you're looking at the Chase Freedom Flex versus the Chase Freedom Unlimited versus the Chase Sapphire Preferred, you don't have any Chase cards, maybe you don't have any credit cards at all, what would you do? Well, if you could qualify for that Chase Sapphire Preferred, that would be the way to go, in my opinion. Now, you do have to have a good enough credit history to qualify for a card with a $5,000 credit limit, because that is the lowest credit limit that Chase will give for that Chase Sapphire Preferred. But if you can qualify for that card and you can spend that $4,000 or more in the first 3 months, you got to go after that bonus. 80,000 points at the very least is giving you $800 in cash. You use it through the travel portal, $1,000 in travel, and if you transferred it to one of the transfer partners, perhaps you could get even more out of that, even with a $95 annual fee. Even if you did 2 years of the $95 annual fee, you'd still be coming out with over $600 or $700 of value just from that bonus, and any spending that you put on there would give you a little more on top of that. So I don't love that card necessarily on an everyday basis after that bonus, but you know, sometimes you just go after that bonus. People tend to think of the everyday rewards and sometimes overvalue them, not realizing how much spending it takes to really get up to a large reward. So if you have 80,000 points, $800, $1,000 right off the bat, and you can hit it, go for it. Now, if you go after that Chase Sapphire Preferred for that big bonus in year 2, you might feel a little sad because now you're getting 2 points per dollar on your travel and dining, and you know there are other cards out there that would give you more, including those Chase Freedom cards. Well, you shouldn't feel too sad. You have to think back to that bonus to make yourself feel better and know that you probably got more out of that bonus than anybody else is going to get out of any of those cards over the first 2 years altogether. And of course, after that first year is over, you have the option to get rid of the Chase Sapphire Preferred card if you want to, and basically just have bagged that bonus for a $95 annual fee. Now, this could potentially hurt your relationship with Chase going forward if you wanted other cards, but it is an option. And then, of course, if you keep that Chase Sapphire Preferred for a while, you have the option to go after those other Chase Freedom cards in the future, choosing between them based on sort of the criteria that I talked about earlier, or potentially over time getting both of them and having the ability to pool the points you earned on those cards with those on the Chase Sapphire Preferred in order to get that boost on those travel rewards. Now, when I had the idea to do this video, it was before Chase had increased the bonus on the Chase Sapphire Preferred, and basically what I was going to be pushing for was more to say that these Chase Freedom cards are better than the Chase Sapphire Preferred and that you shouldn't pay that annual fee. But I don't see that 80,000 point bonus being something that is really sustainable for Chase. And so for me, I look at it and I say, I gotta jump on that while it's in front of me if I have the ability to get it and kick that decision on those Chase Freedom cards down the road. When you see a bonus of that size and you think about how much spending it would take for you to get that many points on a daily basis, you just have to go for it. So those Chase Freedom cards obviously have gotten a lot better from where they were. They have really nice bonuses on an annual fee card, but when you see the big bonus, you have to go for it. So that's it. Do you have a Chase credit card strategy of your own? I would love to hear about it in the comments section below. Otherwise, I thank you for watching. And as always, please go to proudmoney.com where we do credit card reviews and talk personal finance, talk deals, and all sorts of other fun stuff too. Thanks for watching. Bye.